friends, it's Angel, and today I have for you another vlog. This is kind of a weird vlog. Usually I show you my day start to finish, I show how productive I am and how much I've done, but this is not one of those vlogs. I am completely burnt out. So instead of showing you a full day, I'm just gonna show you my afternoon and evening spent resting, especially because I've only recently figured out how to rest in a way that is fulfilling to me. I don't just like laying around and doing nothing. That just makes me feel really guilty. And so what I found is resting for me is more about slowing down and rebalancing myself. So the first thing I'm going to do is just take a break away from my iPad. I'm always on my iPad, checking YouTube stats, checking on my shop stuff, my online shop. And I just need a break from that. So me and Pumpkin, my puppy, we're going to watch this documentary together and just kind of hang out. I'm kind of just trying to switch my brain into we are relaxing, we are taking a break mode, because I haven't taken a day off in a long time, and it was honestly hard just to relax. Oh, and here's some great footage of Pumpkin and chewing on her toes, which I guess I thought was important to film. But I don't know, it was nice just to slow down and be present, and just enjoy the little silly things my puppy was doing while we were hanging out, and just being present with her, which I know sounds kind of hippie-ish, but I really forget the importance of just being present in the moment because I just spend so much time on my screens. And because this is an honest vlog, I could not stay away from work. And, I wanted to show that because this is something I've been struggling with a while, is finding work balance, because I just want to do well in my business and on YouTube, and I want to try, and I want to work hard. And that's not conditional of me not having any breaks, I need to take breaks because lately I've realized productivity is not something to be achieved. It's something that's going to come as a result of me taking care of my well-being and having balance, because I'm finding when I do go to work, I can't focus, I can't stay on task because I'm just mentally exhausted. I almost feel like I have this belief I need to be so self-disciplined because I am self-employed. Most people don't have that luxury, so it's not fair if I'm not working hard 24/7 all the time because I don't have to leave the home to do work, but that's just not a healthy mindset. So as I mentioned before, I don't like doing nothing, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to read. I have not read in years, honestly. I've maybe glanced at some cookbooks, but nothing beyond that. And I have all these Anne of Green Gables books I thrifted. I never read them as a kid, but I always wanted to. So why not start now? And to be honest, it was actually really hard to read, just in terms of staying focused. I used to be able to read like 70 pages at least a day as a kid, but I struggled just getting through the first couple of chapters. I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed taking my time with it. I think maybe part of it is in school, we're kind of, we're assigned to read. My school did that thing with like the AR points where you want to read as many books as you can and get points. So it kind of took the enjoyment out of reading a bit. It kind of became like something you had to do quickly. And it was nice to take my time and read. And if I needed to reread things because my mind wandered because I was just thinking about, I need to list, I need to do work, I could let my mind wander and then get back to it. Kind of almost like meditation, where you reground yourself when you find you're getting distracted. But when you're reading, you can kind of do that by rereading the words on the page and getting back into the flow of it. And I didn't think I liked reading for the longest time, but what it was, I just didn't like the expectation reading where you have to read so many chapters. And so I only made it to chapter 3, but I was finding myself just kind of wanting to get to a stopping point, so I'm not going to force myself to read. Then I had some soup and crackers. I was a little bit hungry, but not too hungry. I already had like a day of working, eating breakfast, doing other things, so I did eat more than this, just for the record, but just having some Gardein chicken noodle soup, which is my favorite. I need to pick up some more of those. Just nice, easy, kind of lunchtime food. And then, of course, oyster crackers, which I thought they had oyster in them, so I did eat them for the longest time. I'm also having some blue Gatorade in my Gudetama water bottle. Now, my next part of the plan for having, boring pumpkin apparently. But my next part of my plan for having a fulfilling evening of rest is actually doing something a little crafty and creative. Like I mentioned before, I'm trying to rebalance myself, and I've found I haven't really done anything creative for a while, and reading the book inspired me just to make a little fun collage bookmark out of this old thesaurus. I know, I'm sorry I'm ripping up a vintage book, but it's been falling apart for years, and I've also been cutting into it for years because it was just an old, book that was already dead. Trust me, I didn't just kill it. But I really like this page out of it, so I'm just going to pull it out and use that as the base of my bookmark. I think that'll look really pretty. And I just want to do a very fairy-inspired little fun bookmark. And as you can see next to me, there's my iPad that has my shop open on it because I was working on shop stuff again. I gotta say, it was a struggle, but that's why I'm making this vlog. I really feel like I need to take some accountability on, just my lack of balance and overworking myself. Even when I know I am, and I don't know what it is, I just felt like I couldn't switch off. Well, now that I'm sitting down and actually analyzing it, I think a lot of it comes from that fear of failure, which I've made a vlog about before, kind of letting go of that feeling, but that was during a very different time of my life. I now have perspective of what a 9-to-5 looks like and feels like, and just how it affects me. And so that's the alternative to being self-employed, and I do not like it. At least for how I'm hardwired. I know lots of people who do work a 9-to-5 and they are so fulfilled, and that is excellent, but I feel the most fulfilled when I am self-employed. And of course, to be clear, I am not putting anyone down for their job. If you do work a 9-to-5 and that works for you and you are content in your life, that is so wonderful. And also, I know on the other side of things, there's a lot of people who, have to work outside the home. I did for a while, and I might have to go back to that eventually. That might just be something that happens, and that's something I'm scared of. That's something I don't want to face, is that potential, that plan B that I have in case, things don't work out. But the thing is, things are working out. The other day I sat down and I looked at my numbers because I hadn't for a little bit, which is bad of me. But it was such, a reality check of, I am putting so much stress on myself for absolutely no reason. I just had it in my head that if I take breaks, I am not going to be successful in my YouTube and my small business. Like, it's just all full-time. You'd all just have to do it completely full-time, and that's just how it is. Because you enjoy your work, that is a privilege, and thus you do not get to take any time to rest. Because, there are other people who deserve to rest way more than you. That's just how I felt about things. Just being completely honest. But now I'm at the point where not taking breaks is catching up with me. I was able to power through for quite a while, but now I'm at the point where, I'll go to sit down and do something, and I just find myself staring off because my brain is just so drained, and I don't set time that is just me time where I am not checking messages, responding to messages. I had a stressful week anyway. Had one app completely glitch out and mark a bunch of orders as delivered when they weren't yet, so I had a bunch of customers like, where's my package? Where is it? Because the app glitched. So it's been a lot of customer service this week. So yeah, definitely a goal for myself that I want to start implementing is taking time that is like, I am not on my iPad, I am not on my phone, I am taking a little time just to breathe, even if that's just like a short break. But I do need to take days off too. I just struggle with that because especially with doing both YouTube and my small business, there's just not a lot of free time, especially because I hold myself to, my upload schedule. That's what's adding structure, a lot of structure in my life. But if I don't take breaks, I'm not going to be able to do the things I need to do as effectively. It takes me way longer, especially now I'm at this really exhausted point. Even now filming this, it's been a couple days, and now I'm doing the voiceover. I am still feeling burnt out, and I do need to take just a day. I'm trying to find a day where I can just have a rest day. But a big part of me not taking breaks and having rest was I found it wasn't fulfilling. And I've only recently figured out is this concept that what you're doing when you're resting is you're regaining balance. So you're taking care of yourself. You are filling up your creative meter when it's empty. You're filling up your fun meter when it's empty. Even going on walks when you've been sitting around too much, stuff like that. Even kind of catching up on things and kind of doing a tidy up, I feel like can be part of rest, because you're just kind of catching up on things and rebalancing your life in the areas you need to. And this has just been so eye-opening, and I don't mean to go on about it, but even when I was working outside the home, I would take days off and I would just play video games all day or just nap all day. And I'd be like, why do I still feel terrible? I rested. Where it wasn't really, the fulfilling kind of rest. It was just kind of being lazy because I felt I had to be lazy for the day to kind of compensate for being overworked. So I think my game plan for the future and to avoid burnout, I don't want to get burnt out anymore. I don't need to do that to myself. So my plan is first of all, recognize those feelings of I am, getting pretty tired. I've done a lot of work. I need time to rest, whether this is a day off or it is an evening off or whatever I need to do. So step one, recognize when I need a break. Step two is then reflecting on what needs of mine are being unmet, whether that is my creativity. I haven't done anything creative in a while. I haven't even done anything physical in a while. Maybe I need to do some yoga, walk my puppy, quality time with my family. And so that kind of leads to step three, which is planning activities that are gonna fill up my meters that are empty. Like if I need some fun, playing video games, playing board games with my fiance, maybe even like coloring in, doing a little coloring page. That's really fun. But yeah, just assigning activities for that. And then finally, step four is planning so I don't feel the guilt of taking a break, which means having things ready to go. So maybe like I have a video ready to upload for Saturday so I can take Saturday off. Then in terms of my business, having lots of photos ready to go, listings and drafts, so all I have to do is push a button and get them posted, and just staying on top of things, even maybe doing a 10-minute tidy up. If I'm going to film a video the next day, just those sort of things, being on top of it, just making life easier for future me. And then that'll actually give me time to take breaks without feeling the guilt of, no, I need to be, doing my, my daily things. Like even yesterday, I didn't post a short like I do every day because I just did not have it in me because I was so burnt out still. But we're going to work on that. We are going to get better and we are going to defeat the burnout. But here is our finished little bookmark. I used kind of little fairy stickers and then the pressed flowers I had made into stickers, which I want to make more of those. Now it's springtime. And so there's the flowers popping up again. Yep, it's already spring where I live. It is ridiculous, but at least there's pretty flowers. But here is the finished result. It's kind of hard to see on my bed. I better not leave it on my bed or it will kind of just blend in and camouflage. And here it is in my book. It is kind of a little bit too thick to be a bookmark, but I still really like it. And more importantly, I just had fun in the creative process of it, just making something. I just really enjoyed it. I thought about maybe not doing my listings and just fully enjoying my break, but I couldn't do that. I just felt too guilty. Like I said before, I need to set it up so I can just press a button and post things if I do feel the need to do that, but I wasn't prepared, and that's definitely one of my shortcomings, is I need to be planning a little more ahead for future me. And then Toby came and visited, and so I got some nice Toby snuggles while I did my listings. And I was hungry, so I decided to try to make one of these protein brownies. It's one of the mug brownies you do in the microwave, but I added some chocolate protein powder to it to see just how that would turn out, and I also added walnuts. And for dinner, I'm gonna have some ramen, but I'm gonna add some extras to it, so it's a little more, I guess, nutritional. So first we're gonna put in the soup base, and then some tofu for a little bit of protein. Then some of these frozen vegan pot stickers, which, do have a little extra protein in them, but also they just add a yummy yumminess. Then I added the noodles kind of underneath the pot stickers just so they wouldn't get squashed. Then I added some broccoli just to get in some veggies. Then I'm actually gonna roll up and cut up some of these spring roll rice wrappers to make sort of little rice cakes to float around the ramen. They're so good. They have such a chewy texture and they soak up all of the soupy goodness. Oh, it's so good. But here's kind of how I do it. I wet them, and then I usually roll 2 of them up into a tube because I like them thick. And it does look kind of weird as a roll, but you kind of see it better once they're cut up. Kind of how they take shape, and then they're just yummy little bits of texture in your soup, a little extra bit of yumminess. Then I almost forgot to add the veggie flakes, and they add a nice little bit of color on there, so can't forget them. And then a brownie update. It came out pretty nice, very fudgy looking, and I'm just gonna add a little swirl of the chocolate syrup, which is a little naughty, but I think it's just gonna need it because it does look a little bit dry. I mean, we cooked it in the microwave, so that's to be expected. Then I'm gonna have an herbal tea, just because lately I've noticed I'm not finishing my teas. This is the pomegranate raspberry green tea that we're gonna have. But yeah, I've just not been finishing my teas. I haven't been sitting down and enjoying them, so I kind of just want to sit down and be mindful and present in drinking my tea, as maybe silly as that sounds. I just feel the need to do that. But here's my finished soup. I'm gonna have it in the bedroom. My fiance got me the ceramic Hello Kitty spoon, and it makes soup taste so amazing. I don't know what it is, but the texture of the spoon just makes it even tastier. Right now, I feel like my fun meter is still kind of low, so I'm gonna play Animal Crossing. I have not played it in months, and to be honest, I don't know who this guy is. I don't know where he came from. I must have had a plot of land ready to go, and he just moved in on his own. He's pretty cute, so I'm not too mad, but who are you? So yeah, as you can see, it's been a while since I played. I still have my red hair, so I need to change that. But first, I'm gonna check my mail, see what happened. Sorry for the blurry-ish footage. I really want a capture card. Just can't justify it yet. I'm trying to be a little more frugal at the moment. But yeah, that is something on my list of things I want to get, because I also want to maybe stream in the future some Animal Crossing. And here is my house. I'm still in the early stages, and there's a gross roach running around because it's been so long. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and change my hair color so it is more accurate to current me with my red hair. And now I'm just kind of going to wander around. I don't remember who all my villagers are. That's how long it's been since I played. Plus, I've had a few islands, so yeah, this one I didn't get very far on. As you can see, I was trying to plant different flowers. Who's even in here? Oh yeah, she's one of my starter villagers. Bye! I don't want to talk to you. But yeah, I really want just like a all cute villagers. Like Apple. I love Apple. She's so cute. I want to change her shirt though. I need to give her a cute shirt that she can wear. But Animal Crossing is just kind of a time-consuming game, so I really struggle to justify spending time on it, even though I do have a lot of fun doing it. That's kind of why I want to stream, because if I'm, you know, dedicating time to play some video games, I'm filling up my fun meter. I'm also filling up my social meter, because I love chatting with you guys. The last live stream was so fun. I cannot wait to do another one. I have already made a little bit of progress on getting closer to doing some game streaming. I've made the, they're not called title cards, but they're like the cards you put in, like, streaming soon, BRB. I've gone ahead and made those, and also little things. Oh, and here's Gala. She's my favorite villager I have on my island right now. She is so cute. To be honest though, if I was gonna stream Animal Crossing, I'd probably start completely over and make a new island with you guys. But like I said, need a capture card. So I've also just been kind of looking at some games on the computer that would be fun to stream. I don't know, I'm very much someone who likes only a handful of games, like Animal Crossing, Skyrim, Baldur's Gate. I like Fall Guys, but I'm not good at it, so I don't think that'd be a good stream. Spore, I want to do a Spore stream, like I've been talking about. But yeah, I just really want to get into that. I had so much fun streaming, and yeah, it was just really fun. But now I'm kind of just wandering my island. I think I'm going to try and find some cute clothes to buy, because my wardrobe is pretty shabby right now. I don't have a whole lot, but of course, just like real life, I want an all pink super cute wardrobe. Right now I have on a little kimono, which is so cute. But I want to see if there's some kind of more wintry clothes. Like I want a sweater, but they didn't have any pink ones. So I was just kind of looking around trying to see if there's anything that was super cute. So I think I'm just going to buy this hat and these pants. That's all that really caught my eye. But I accidentally picked, wore the outfit I tried on. It looks so bad. I need to run home and change. It looks so bad. And of course, I didn't notice there was a pumpkin hair on my screen the whole time. But here's my little kind of, I don't know, room where I keep my closet and all that. I want to fill it with all different clothes. But yeah, I'm kind of trying things on, but I don't know. I really had my heart set on a sweater, and I don't have a sweater. So I might just, instead of trying to do a winter outfit, just try and do a cute, just cute, cozy outfit maybe. But I think I am going to go to bed. I usually show my clock to show what time I go to bed, but I'm too lazy to get up, go to the office, and show that. So here is Pumpkin playing some tug of war. My fiance helped me at the end so we could pull her in and win. But I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Thank you so much for watching, and also for commenting, liking, and subscribing. It really helps out my channel. Let me know if you have any tips to avoid burnout. I'd love to hear it. But that is it for this vlog. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!